This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Oh, you know, you're at a good show, a good time, a good party over the weekend when Monday morning rolls around and my voice is still a little off. And,
I should have brought you some of that throat coat tea. Have you ever had that before?
No,
I have.
But it sounds interesting.
It helps.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty good.
You know when I'm going to need that? And by then I can just go buy some. But Foo Fighters, Regina, because we've got a show. We got a show the next morning.
I'll pack some in my suitcase.
Better yet, I'll get you a bottle of brandy. That always worked from my grandfather. Made it to 99.
Coat the throat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to need.
Brandy or cognac.
I think I'll have enough booze from the night before in Regina for Foo Fighters. But where do you get it? It's just a grocery store
Yeah.
item?
Oh, yeah.
Throat coat?
Throat coat tea.
Okay, I'm going to get my hands on some. But anyway, point being, we were at a great time over the weekend. Rockin Thunder, Princess Auto Stadium, Motley Crue, 3 Days Grace, Hailstorm, and JJ Wild. Man, that was a great night.
So fun.
I don't want to pat myself on the back, but a few people did mention when we were interviewing Kevin Donnelly, I said it never rains at 92-1 City concert nights at Princess Auto Stadium, and the forecast changed, did it not? I told you the weather knee was good.
It's like you snapped your fingers.
We didn't even have a percentage of rain by the time Saturday rolled around. It was
It
fantastic.
was beautiful.
It's like you called for it, and it happened.
It's pretty good.
You're
I got
amazing.
lucky.
You're like a weather god.
I got lucky. No, but it was just interesting because all week you're looking at the forecast and the way it's been going in this province, we've had more rain than we have sun. But
Yeah.
it was like the perfect weathering of a storm, really.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a
was.
little hot and muggy, but we'll take that all day long.
Over rain, absolutely. What an evening, man. The stadium looked great. We met so many fabulous people.
Yeah, lots of fun. And we got up close and personal, kind of, with a couple of Motley Crue band members.
Oh, God, was that awesome.
Actually, we just posted a video of Nikki Sixx walking right by us as we were prepping to go intro 3 Days Grace. And Tommy Lee also walked by us backstage. That was exciting. Pretty cool.
You know, I didn't even think about it, but it was the U.S. holiday the night they
Yes.
were playing here in Canada, because it was Nikki Sixx on one, I think it was his Instagram account, was talking about his family migrating here from Sicily to the U.S., and hard work, and how they were doing this, and they were doing this cool festival that
okay.
night. But, yeah, it was pretty cool to see a lot of metal websites and that were covering the show up in Winnipeg, too. On social media, which is pretty cool. Kind of puts Winnipeg on the map
Well, that was
on a show.
I didn't realize that was their first show of 2026.
Well, the other one they're doing is in Vancouver, and it's got to do with the FIFA festival, right? Those are the only two Canadian dates on this. And I know there's going to be a lot of calls. There's a lot of stuff on social media.
Yeah.
But Vince Neil, I think that was
boy.
like his third or fourth stroke he's been through since like December of like last year or the year before. There's a speculation on how many he's actually had.
So he had a stroke in the lead up to the show, is what you're saying.
Well, probably 6 months ago or maybe
Okay.
a little bit later, but
Wow.
I don't know if he's fully recovered. There's been a few people that suggested if he didn't have his sunglasses on, one of his eyes has a little bit of paralysis still that you would see. And that, not to make excuses, because his voice had taken a beating before that.
Sure,
And
yeah.
I called it a sing-along for a reason, because a lot of us were singing along.
Yeah, well, the crowd had to do some of the work for him.
Yeah. Good thing I played it so cool, though, when Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee walked by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't freak out at all.
Yeah, you should cover the Oscars red carpet.
Oh, my God.
You're
I never.
so chill.
It was the best. The best was...
Nikki Sixx,
Nikki Sixx.
he acknowledged me,
He
though.
did acknowledge you,
I did
yeah.
that. What would you call that? The
No, we're not
We're
worthy.
not worthy.
worthy
Yeah.
thing.
He was talking business with a guy, and then
Yeah.
you got that nod
Yeah.
as he kept walking. But they don't stop walking.
No.
Absolutely.
Bone phone coming up, and we got a bunch of bone phone calls about Rockin Thunder. We're going to move those in 1 hour. We'll play those at 7:10.
Yeah.
And then we'll stick just to bone phone calls here in 5 minutes. Stick around.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Long-time listener. I'm known as Rock and Roll Pauline because I love to sing rock and roll. And I'm not calling to make a complaint about traffic like most people are. I'm actually calling to say I really enjoyed all of the Canadian artists on Canada Day that you guys were playing. But I guess this question is for Iron Mike. Why so few Canadian female artists? I remember hearing Joni Mitchell, which is great, but like there's also Alana Miles, Alanis Morissette, Bit Naked, Carol Pope, Darby Mills, Hollywoods. Anyway, keep that in mind. And I love the addition of Vicky Shea. So from Rock and Roll Pauline to Vicky Shea, holy diver!
That was good.
Have a great day.
Right on. And a holy diver for you, too.
RRP.
Yeah, she's
Rock
great.
and Roll Pauline. I loved it.
This was my favorite part of the call. The laugh at that, after the holy diver. All right, Dennis the Menace and entering intersections. This is a call we've had before.
Good morning, PJV. For anybody that drives a car, truck, etc., I think it needs clarification on what an amber light means. It means clear the intersection. It doesn't mean drive into it after you see it and try to get through, especially not if there's construction on the other side and there are vehicles that have stopped because they can't go anywhere. Don't enter the intersection and block traffic for other people. I feel this is a no-brainer, except there's a lot of dummies out there with no brains that do it anyway. Come on, people, be better. You're only screwing over the other guy who's trying to get home just like you. Don't enter the intersection when it's yellow. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a great day. Let's go Bombers!
Yeah, it's tough.
I feel like we've all been on both ends of that,
like,
where where we're going through on the yellow, or we can't move through because somebody's going through on the yellow.
Yeah, you enter and then panic like, oh, I'm not getting through this. I'm going to be that person. Everybody's staring at me in the middle of an intersection. Okay, L. George, our brand new Bone Phone soccer analyst. And he's not focusing on any specific game here. He just wants to talk about some legends. And Vicky Shea mentioned it off air that Ronaldo has announced that this is his final World Cup.
Yes.
You, Vicky, with the scoop.
Unbelievable.
My soccer scoops.
This World Cup isn't just the end of a tournament, actually. This is the end of an era. For nearly 2 decades, La Pulga, Lionel Messi, the GOAT, El Bicho, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, El Maestro, Luka Modric, and the last hair of the Brazilian Joga Bonito, O Príncipe, Neymar Jr. They didn't just wear their nation colors. They carried our dreams. They gave us those impossible goals, those unforgettable nights, and the memories that will echo long after the stadiums fall silent. This may be their last dance, the last World Cup that we'll ever witness. These icons of the football greatest stage. Cheers to the legends. Cheers to football. Gracias por tanto, muchachos.
I love L. George, man.
Yeah.
He is a poet.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
I will say this. We're going to miss him after this World Cup for another 4 years.
I can't wait to hear him call in about traffic problems.
Yes,
yeah.
we want L. George to continue.
Stick around.
This World Cup, I mean, not only are those legends leaving the game after this World Cup, but the big stars have shown up. Whether you're a soccer fan or not,
Yes.
if you were putting that much time into a sporting event or tournament, you want your big names to show up, and they have shown up with goals and big plays. It's been fun.
Not quite L. George, but very well said, Joe.
Shut up.
Love it.
Who could be L. George?
How about Swedish Chef? I don't know what Swedish Chef has to do with Brazil losing, but here we go.
Brazil, suck it!
I love the Swedish Chef. So anytime you could incorporate him into a phone call,
he's great.
you give her.
That surprised many yesterday.
Yeah, Brazil losing.
All the way into Sweden, though.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's wrap with this. Hooligan. Not a fan. And this isn't the first call we've had like this. People who aren't big soccer fans because of the embellishment and the diving. And it sounds like probably Hooligan was watching the Canadian game. I'm not sure.
You know, that was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. All this embellishing. Like, did they all go to acting school and how to look hurt and fly through the air? And that one guy who was rolling, luckily we were on a flat surface. He would have rolled down off a cliff. I mean, I thought he was going to do a commercial for that. Years ago, he said, if you're on fire, stop, drop, and roll. Like, honestly, I don't know why these guys aren't given a yellow card, review the incident. There's no contact whatsoever, and the guy's faking it, embellishing, all those kind of bullshit. Throw him out of the game, because this is ridiculous. I shut the game off. I'm like, oh, this isn't soccer. This is like acting school. I'd be embarrassed. That was my teammate.
There is, depending on which game you're watching, there can be a lot of that.
They're not doing themselves any favors by growing the game for people that aren't into soccer because they have that excuse. But I will say this. If the referees would let them play on instead of blowing as many whistles because of some of that embellishment, there's less and less embellishment as time goes on.
Tremendous.
Because then the referees are just saying, play on, play on, play on.
Right.
And guys are out of the play when they take that stop, drop, and roll. So
Perfect.
I think
But
that
no
helps.
one has caught on fire during the
No,
World
that's
Cup,
the
so
good
we'll
news.
give them that.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Here's what's trending.
With Philly Joe and Vicky.
All right, some catch up from the weekend. The new Minions movie was #1 at the box office, but it was the worst opening of the franchise. Maybe the Minions are losing their luster a little bit.
I'd be interested to see Rotten Tomatoes on that. I know it sounds crazy.
I think it was good last
Okay.
time I looked.
Good.
Let me just check here. 91%, audience score 76, so maybe that's telling a
So
story.
what do you put more weight on? Because if you were like I was watching The Bear on Disney, and it got the big, got the experts big number, and then the fans lesser of a number this season.
I kind of lean more towards the audience score, to be honest. The
fans.
Yeah.
The fans know the show,
Right?
Especially when it's few seasons old already. They know what they like out of the series.
It could go either way, because I've gone to see movies that the critics loved, and I thought, what was this garbage? So it's hard to know.
Hey, I fall for that during the Academy Award season when they put all those movies out 5 stars. This has got to be a crap. And then I find out like it's a musical or something, and it's like, wow.
Elon Musk no longer a trillionaire after both the SpaceX and Tesla stocks took a bit of a tumble. And the horror movie Obsession crossed the $400 million mark with a budget of only $750,000. That makes it one of the most profitable movies of all times.
Ooh, we've heard.
All time,
A few of our listeners on the text line have told us that it's very good, right?
Yeah, Crazy Craig gave it a good review. Yeah.
I'm going to have to do it. It keeps coming up on the guide. Like, hey.
Is it free yet, or is it on like one of those?
I don't think so.
Well, you know what I mean. Like sometimes it's like, oh look, this is coming up, looks good, and then Apple's charging you $24.95
Isn't
for it.
that a joke? I pay my subscription. What am I paying on top of that for?
Yeah.
I get it for brand new movies. I get
Sure.
that.
And eventually it will be free,
Yeah.
but you might have to wait on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the big thing everyone was talking about this weekend, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, they officially got married at MSG on Friday. Let me just give you some of the interesting highlights, because there were a few.
Can I start with Zach? Were you going to say Zach Collaros?
I was going to mention
Sorry,
him.
you go.
No, I'll
You go.
get to that for sure. Adam Sandler officiated the wedding.
Yeah,
Is that not a
apparently.
dream? I would be over the moon.
He was saying nice things about Travis Kelce, saying he's just a wonderful guy, reminded him a lot of his friends growing up. Just a nice guy.
Okay.
How cool is that? Stevie Nicks performed. Paul McCartney performed. He actually performed I Want to Hold Your Hand,
Paul McCartney.
which apparently he hasn't sung live in 62 years.
No big deal. One of the members of the
Sir
Beatles
Paul.
Crazy.
played on my wedding.
Apparently, was there not like 8,000 guests though?
Oh,
Or
every
something?
celebrity you could imagine was there. It was nuts. And let's go to the Winnipeg connection. Speaking of which, Kane Brown, he canceled in Winnipeg his show on Friday to go to the wedding. That was confirmed. And Zach Collaros didn't go. He didn't go.
I told you guys.
And he said he was bummed to miss it, joking that the couple could have looked at the damn schedule before picking a wedding
Yeah,
date.
I found that disrespectful to put their wedding during the CFL season.
Come on.
Like, how tight are you with Collaros? Let's
Yeah,
go,
seriously.
Kelsey. Well, that's done. Now the honeymoon will be the next one. Where do those two go for their honeymoon?
Oh, gosh, probably a different planet
Yeah.
with their money.
Maybe like Niagara Falls, like something like
Yeah.
that. That's scrolling.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
That's a great video. Lots of great video and pictures up at our socials, 92.1 City socials of our night at Rockin Thunder on Saturday. the most recent one, our brush with Nikki Sixx as he walked by. Mm-hmm. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee at one point walked by twice as well.
It was neat to watch those guys checking out the stage, seeing the stairs where they got to walk up. They like inspect every angle.
Yeah, you wouldn't think they'd be so involved with it, but especially after all these years.
Okay, I want to rattle off some phone calls because we got a bunch of phone calls on the bone phone about Rockin Thunder on Saturday, including Messy Melissa and Crazy Corey. They're in here, too.
Are they in there? Perfect.
We didn't run into them.
No, we didn't.
That's going to come up here in a second. But let's start with a couple of reviews from the show, okay?
All right. So, just got back from that Rockin Thunder with Crew 3 Days Grace, Hailstorm, and JJ Wild. Well, I must say that Motley Crue need to hang it up and put it away. They are done. That was, I don't even know what the hell that was. 3 Days Grace, on the other hand, should have been the headliner.
They were good.
Hailstorm and JJ Wild, they were great as well. But Motley Crue, time to call it quits.
That must be tough for the other guys in the band. I mean, you can play instruments well into, your 60s or whatever, but a singer, if you're not maintaining that voice,
tough.
I wonder if, while the show's going on, they're hearing it and being like, oh, geez.
Oh, for sure.
Health issues for sure.
Yeah.
Right, and he's had his strokes, but we mentioned this earlier. Vince Neil hasn't sounded like Vince Neil in a long time, even before that. So if you had low expectations going in because you knew all that history, you probably thought they were better as just playing and you could get through the night. Do you know what I mean? Than somebody that was expecting higher expectations, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people in the comments were saying that Nikki Sixx and Tommy were carrying the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, got to play Crazy Craig, man. The dude was fired up on Saturday
Front
night.
row.
My lower
Yeah.
back's killing me, but man, was it worth it. Rockin Thunder. Ho, 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 ho. Never in my rock concert life have I been that close before. Front row center? What? Me? Huh. But anyway, it's just too bad I wasn't able to get a pick with the absolute best morning crew being you three. 3 Days Grace, Mint, JJ Wild, I haven't heard much from music, but what I did, what I heard in that, oh man, I'm going to be keeping track of her now.
She's great. Yeah.
No, there's just only two kind of downer moments in this concert. Love my Lizzie Hill and Hailstorm, but why didn't you play Mrs. Hyde? Oh man. And Vince, he looks like he wasn't that much into it. He looked disinterested, I can say, from looking up this close, whereas everybody else, we were just pumped. But yeah, all in all, great Saturday night again. Thank you so much for the tickets. Now I'm going to recuperate.
Yeah, all of us.
10 out of 11. Crazy Craig. Peace.
Yeah, it was a fun night. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
We had
Wow.
so much fun.
So
yeah.
imagine if Motley Crue delivered what some people thought they needed to deliver, how much even better of a night it would have been for some, right? It was a little muffled for them, and there was reasons for it, and maybe some will argue that if you don't have it anymore like a Vince Neil because of health and everything else, maybe you shouldn't take money from your fans kind of thing, right?
And I
guess,
totally agree that he seemed disinterested. He was just kind of wandering around. At least put some enthusiasm in
I
it
wonder
to
if he
cover
can.
it up.
I wonder physically if
Maybe.
he even can.
Could be.
But don't need to see them again.
No.
I had a great time with you guys and everybody else there. I thought it was great. And that's the first thought I had was if Motley Crue was a 10 out of 10, and they weren't, it would have made for even a better night.
Totally.
But that tells you how much fun we really had.
You know who had fun? Crazy Corey and Messy Melissa.
Hey, we can't find you guys. Where the hell are you? It's Crazy Corey and Missy Melissa looking for everyone from the Bone Phone, and especially Joe, Billy, and Becky. Honestly, I don't know where you are. Come find us. You won't hear us, but yeah, come to the floor. We're in section B.
We were there a lot, but we had to go backstage a lot because we were expected. We had duties to be on stage and do some announcements and stuff like that.
Yeah, we didn't get to walk around as much as we.
I'll tell you, we were in the bar lines quite a bit.
We were
chatting with people. There was one moment we lost Vicky for about 15 in a bathroom line, right? But that was about it. Hey, the lineups.
Other than that, we were out and about. Too bad we
Sure.
didn't get a picture with Messy Melissa and Crazy Corey, but we know we'll see you again. That was a great night. Keep those texts and calls coming. You can call the Bone phone, 780-BONE, or the text line, 762-555.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but it finally happened to me on Saturday. I was out at lunchtime. Usually follow your lead, Phil, and go to the wash method to get my vehicle done because they do such a good job, and it actually looks like it's been washed. Sometimes, you know, you get these gas station car washes. It still leaves a film, but it was a last-minute emergency because a buddy of mine says, hey, you're going to Rockin Thunder tonight. You haven't even washed your car. And I said, well, it has been raining lately. And he goes, well, you said you're picking up Vicky. You should at least wash your car for Vicky.
That's right. I have high expectations.
I've thought about this happening before, but it just hasn't, which is kind of weird after all these years. But I'm in line. So I've got one car in front of me at one of these automatic car washes, and there's one in the bay. So you see the lights flashing like you're at a bar, right? Ba, 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 ba. And you know when that green light goes on, it's time for them to go through the dryer.
There's even a buzzer lots of times.
Yeah, and then you see the yellow enter light usually flashing. Well, this time it's on, but it's not flashing, and I'm sitting there going, oh. Now I got a guy behind me in a big pickup, and you can see in your rear view mirror there's somebody else coming. All of a sudden, you see the guy in the high-vis vest come out of the gas station, and you go, oh, this can't be. Yeah, first words, right? All of a sudden, he's coming to the car in front of me, and I can now all of a sudden, I'm a professional lip reader.
Yeah.
Right? So he's coming by me, so I roll down the window, and he goes, yeah, sorry, the vehicle inside the car wash is a electric vehicle, and the battery has died. And he said, we're going to have to back up. I said, oh, okay, no problem. But I've never backed up like, in the one row and I've got two cars behind me. I got to do it first because it doesn't happen every day. And I say, the guy said, well, couldn't we put him in neutral and like push him out, right? Wouldn't that make sense? He goes, no, his father's coming. So it must have been a young guy. Probably never happened in his dad's car, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine this. So anyway, couple of cars are pulling up. We're all backing up out of this thing. And the funny thing is, you've got one option in this row. Like you pull out and you either just manipulate your way into the lane because it's in a mall. Like it goes into a mall.
Man.
So there's only the one way out. And you're looking at traffic coming from the right side that they're not watching some people. Who's backing up at a car wash?
Yeah, totally.
Right? 4 of us. It's a convoy.
And the neutral, they weren't able to do it?
No. And nobody was waiting for Dad to come. We didn't know how far Dad was. But it was funny because I think what happened was in these newer vehicles, because it's a slide deal to go to drive to neutral, I think it was just a half little flip. And both the operator of the gas station and the kid in the car probably had no idea. Because we probably could have pushed the car out. I mean, how does a car not
have that
go
option.
into neutral, whether the battery's working or not? But
we
anyway,
all have that nightmare of a car wash. Having to
Can
back
you
out.
imagine?
First
Like, what
time
did
in
you
my
do? Have to
life.
call the gas station? Because once you're in
Yes.
there, you don't have the button, right?
Yeah, well, he didn't.
Wow.
There was nobody leaving the vehicle except this high-vis guy coming out. It was just funny because I'm thinking about the guys behind me. Have they ever had to back out of a car wash line? Have you guys?
No, it's never happened to me.
Only
Maybe
once?
if the wait was too long.
That's about it.
Yeah.
You should ask for some high vis. Look, if I'm going to back out, I want high vis as well.
Oh, man.
I'll get high vis.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ&V into more ears.
The completely useless question.
The completely useless question.
Useless with a capital Y.
So useless.
Brought to you by Midtown Ford.
Well, it wasn't overly pretty last night, especially with both starting quarterbacks going down, but Bombers get a W and coming back home for, I think, their first Friday night game of the season at home.
Yeah, there have been 2 Thursdays. So, yeah.
Hosting the
that's
Argos.
nice.
And we get tickets up for grabs right now. 780 City, 780-2484. Joe has the question.
This survey was done by senior citizens. So in this survey, 1/3 of people over the age of 65 said they do this weekly. If you've ever wondered what a senior citizen is doing, they'll do this weekly.
Turn the heat up in their suite.
No, that's daily.
Good God.
If you feel like you're a little overweight, come with me visit my dad for about 30 minutes.
Every time I'm at my mom's, I'm like,
Same?
should we put the air conditioning on? Mom, no, I got a window open. It's perfect in here.
Oh,
Perfect
yeah.
for who?
Yeah,
Exotic
and
animals?
A fan.
All right.
Lizards?
You're calling it the conservatory?
Basically. 780 City for Bomber tickets. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
I've got no idea. So is there any on the text line yet?
Oh, good call. Boston Pizza text line is a lifeline.
Nothing has come in. Usually takes about 45 seconds for the Boston Pizza text line to get rolling with guesses.
So this is 1/3 of people, okay, over the age of 65 said they do this weekly.
Okay, so you'll have to go with either Philly or Vicky for a lifeline at this point.
Let's go with Philly.
They do this weekly. Oh, sorry, saved. You've got one from the text line. We'll go with it. Obituary. Read
Check the obits.
obits.
That's a tremendous answer,
That was
isn't
going to
it?
be my guess, too.
I bet you it's even higher than 1/3.
That's not the answer.
No.
Thanks, man.
But I mean, I'm telling you, like
They always know.
the newspaper subscriptions, like that's the first thing they go to, right?
Yeah.
That's right. 780 City, 780-2484. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. Can I get a lifeline, please? How about Phil?
Okay. Go for, let's see here, doctor. Like call their doctor and make an appointment about something.
No.
That would be
guess.
pretty heavy even for a senior, right? So
Yeah.
204-780 City, 780-2484. Completely useless question for Bombers tickets. Hello there.
Morning. Exercise?
No, not exercise.
Good guess, though.
Yeah,
You know, like if you think about a mall walk or a walk around their building.
for sure.
Yeah.
And hey, this is over the age of 65. At the 65 stage, you could go all the way up to 85 here in this survey.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? So you have different levels of
That's
of
true.
what a senior would be dealing with.
Still
So
golfing.
it makes it
still-
tricky.
Yeah.
And it's a third. It's a smaller percentage.
Yeah.
Good morning, City.
Hi, would it be like check in with your family, like a call?
No.
That's a good guess. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. There'd be some form of engagement, I guess, is probably why they're doing this as well, right? It's an
Okay.
activity.
204-780 City. Hi.
Let's go with Miss July for the lifeline.
Miss July.
Miss July.
That puts the extra pressure on
Yeah.
Vicky
The
Shea.
calendar shoot was awesome, Miss July.
Hachi machi. Let's say go out to eat.
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, a lot
I'll
of
shoot for Miss August.
a lot of seniors do go out eat.
Hello there. For Bomber tickets, you have a guess for us?
How about playing video games?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. 1/3 of people over the age of 65 that took this survey said, yeah, we play video games once a week.
Oh, is that like the Wii that they'll have in?
Could be a Wii. It could just be the activity, engagement with other people, competition a little bit. But it's no different than if some of them go gambling. It's just interaction. It's like there's engagement with a screen. And video
Get the
games
mind
can
going
provide
and
that.
the coordination.
Yes.
Sure.
And also, like we're thinking really old people here. It's just over the age of 65.
That's true.
So
yeah.
like 66,
A lot of
67.
gamers.
Could be playing golf online. You could be playing lots of
100%.
different video games online.
Solitaire.
Candy Crush.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Hey, it's Ben.
Way to go, Ben.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
We love announcing grand prizes. It's fun. It's exciting.
I want to mention that in 1 hour, someone's going to win Creed tickets. They're here next Tuesday, the 14th, okay? That's coming up in the 9. You want to take this from here, Vicky? Star Building Supply,
Yeah.
$5,000 winner. You know a guy contest. And that's what it's built around, right? The city. We all know guys, but at Star, that's who they deal with. They
That's
deal with
right.
the everyday contractors, the everyday people that want to go shopping there. They can do their own projects. But if you need somebody, they can send you in the right direction too.
They're the people.
Yeah, and if you're a homeowner, there's always something, right,
Mm.
around the house that needs fixing, that needs rebuilding, that whatever, renovating. So when you can get $5,000 off, holy moly, is that a big deal? Congratulations to our winner, Amanda Beaton. Can I just read what she submitted here?
Yeah,
She's
that'd be
looking for-
great.
She says, if I win, I would love to transform my outdoor space with a new set of stairs and a safe, sturdy deck. The ones I have now are falling apart and have become a constant worry. A new deck would not only make my home safer and more beautiful, but it would create a place where my family and I can spend time together, relax, and make memories for years to come. This project would make a huge difference in our home. Yeah, when it becomes a safety concern, too, that's when you got to get that project done.
I know some people over at Star. Amanda, I'm going to get them to build a high-rise deck for you so you can check in on all your neighbors over their fences.
Amanda Beaton. You missed part of the message here. It says, also, I've heard Philly could use a new deck. I'd love to split the winnings with him. Amanda!
Isn't that sweet?
Isn't she nice?
So thoughtful.
It's unbelievable. Oh,
unexpected.
That never showed up on my email
Yeah, it
or
must have been a
Vicky's.
separate one.
Amanda Beaton, 5K? No.
No, yes.
5K.
Don't start giving away your end, too.
You're the big winner. Promo will be in touch. Congratulations.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
All right. So, just got back from that Rockin Thunder with Crew 3 Days Grace Hailstorm and JJ Wild. Well, I must say that Motley Crue need to hang it up and put it away. They are done. That was, I don't even know what the hell that was. 3 Days Grace, on the other hand, should have been the headliner. Hailstorm and JJ Wild, they were great as well. But Motley Crue, time to call it quits.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of that. Even the reviews, like professional people who cover music, were saying, the reviews weren't great for Motley Crue.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say the reviews for Vince Neil in particular haven't been great for a while now.
Yep. I think a lot of people were coming in with a low bar for them, at least.
Yeah, I was going in there with a summer sing-along, and I think a lot of people, as you heard, were singing along, and that helped the cause. But it was just a great vibe, to be honest. I don't know.
Night.
Yeah. The bands, I thought, man, 3 Days Grace blew me away, to be honest. I'd
Me
never
too.
seen them live before, right?
Hailstorm.
Yeah, Lizzie Hale's such a performer. Oh,
That
man.
voice of hers is so powerful.
And JJ Wild opening up the night, the crowd was not at its thickest at that point. She did a wonderful job and was very appreciative of the people that showed up to see them, right? But yeah, and Motley Crue, we had seen them before. First time for you,
First
Vicky?
time for me.
Last time for all three of us. But and many others. But honestly, I just thought the night was so fantastic. I was blown away just talking to everybody, having a couple of rums, and it was just, I don't know. I love the vibe of outdoor music anyway, so
me too.
it was just a lot of fun.
It just, whether you were in the concourse area, whether you were around the merch area, wherever you were, like just to what you guys are saying, there's just a very festive atmosphere, and you're at a quasi-festival, so it makes sense.
Yeah, a beautiful Winnipeg summer night, which we haven't had many this season. So, I had a blast.
Ran into a lot of awesome rock and roll fans and 92.1 City listeners. Saw a lot of great shirts, like Crew shirts.
Yeah.
It was Dana with the amazing Theater of Pain shirt. We ran into her and her hubby right off the hop.
That was, I think, her 10th or 11th time seeing the Crew live. So
Probably her last time, too.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
Let's start with the Creed tickets up for grabs. I want to learn a little bit more about either Creed the movie or Creed the band.
Why do I want to fight? Because I can't sing and dance. It was a Rocky callback, believe it or not. It happened in the first movie when Sylvester Stallone looked at Adrian and said, why do I want to fight? Because I can't sing and dance, right? And then
it does sound like a very Stallone line.
It does, but Adonis Creed had it on a T-shirt in one of the Creed movies as a line from that. But yes, so it's from the movie, not a Creed song. And Jeff, one of the correct people on the Boston Pizza text line, the randomizer knocked out the name Jeff. Jeff's got 2 tickets to see Creed next Tuesday. We'll do something else tomorrow.
Okay, same time though, 9:10 tomorrow morning, Creed tickets. Tough weekend for Zach Caleros. Not only does he get injured last night, he also had to miss the biggest wedding of all time. Like, that was right there with a royal wedding.
Yeah, he commented saying they could have checked the damn schedule before planning it.
Yeah, the whole not respecting the CFL schedule for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, that's disrespectful, Zach. Like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
How about this, too? Wasn't there, like, somebody reported 8,000 people at this wedding? Like, what kind of gift list did they have going?
No kidding.
From where? Amazon? Just get it sent to one of the homes.
I think it did say no gifts, and
Oh,
you should hope.
Just cash.
I
Just
did
cash.
see something also that they were doing, like, raffles for luxury watches. I don't know
What?
if that's true or not, but
Did they give away
it's like
a Texas
social.
Mickey?
Yeah.
We could only
So
hope.
it wasn't even a social. It was a wedding.
That's great. We announced our star building winner, Amanda Beaton. Congratulations.
Yeah, $5,000 in that competition, and hopefully we'll do it again next year with our friends at Star Building Supplies. They got everything you need, and they can put you through to the right people, too. That's the beauty.
Man,
of
when you
Star.
can save money on a reno, oh boy.
We were all talking about how nice that would be. Like,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Joe had himself a car wash disaster over the weekend.
Never happened before in my life. I was trying to wash my car before picking up Vicky for Rockin Thunder, and the car inside the car wash got stuck. Battery died, and they couldn't get it in neutral, so we all had to
back out.
No, I've never had to do that before. You guys said you never have.
No.
A few people mentioned it's happened to them in actually a drive-through situation,
the
not
worst.
necessarily the car wash.
Everybody
you
back
hate to
up.
be that person to cause the backup, yeah.
And usually these are in like mall situations too, so you're not backing out into the free world there. Like, you don't know what's coming on the
That's
sides.
you got to carefully orchestrate that group back up. Not fun. In this survey, we'll wrap with this. In this survey, and this is from the Completely Useless Question this morning, 1/3 of people over the age of 65 will play video games weekly, and this astonished Vicky in particular.
Yeah, I just didn't think of that. I think I still have to remember that 65 isn't what it used to be, and that, I'm thinking the seniors
Right.
in their 70s, 80s, or whatever. Yeah, I didn't take them for a video game group. but
Right.
I'm the only one in this room that plays video games, correct?
Yeah.
I do on occasion.
Yeah.
Dr.
Okay.
Mario.
That's
That's
good
my
game.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like myself some PS5, NHL. I'll play Uncharted. I will play, you know what? Golf. I like playing PGA. Well, Tiger Woods.
Yeah, really?
Joe,
eh?
you're a non-gamer. Yeah.
Haven't played in a long, long time.
Okay. To get you back
I should. I'm not very good at real golf. Maybe I'd be good at this.
That's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly, Joe, and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.